Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Daedalus Plays Don't Starve, where we left off at the beginning of day 4. And I think I will be looking for a place to build my permanent camp today. Let's cook this carrot so I can carry it. Because that's one of the problems I have. My inventory is completely full. So if I build a permanent camp, I can build chests in which I can store some stuff. But even though my inventory is full, I need more pine cones because I am burning them every night. Let's drop the niter here because I really don't need that. So let's see, I'm going to explore a bit more, I think, down in this direction. By the way, these dead trees are easy to cut down. They only take one hit and they only drop pine cones. So with my inventory completely full now, I cannot really carry much more logs because I already have one full stack of it. But I do need the pine cones, so these dead trees are pretty good to just get some pine cones from. Well, let's follow this path. And maybe you notice if I run on this path, I run quicker than if I run on the ground. Oh, that is my pickaxe. No, don't need a niter. So running on paths is, well, it's also a good way to find stuff because sometimes they lead to pig villages, actually. Get some more pine cones here. And pig villages are very cool because you can trade stuff with pigs for gold, amongst other things. They can also give you manure, which is that beefalo poop, depending on what you trade with them. You can befriend pigs as well, so you can have them help you chop down trees and stuff like that. And they are generally friendly, but you do have to be careful. If it is full moon, the pigs can turn, or will turn, into werepigs, and then you don't want to be close to them. Hey, what's that? Oh no! That's not looking good. Ow! Oh dear. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's not looking good. And they're after me. And they're very hostile. Let's see if I can go around this way. Oh no, there's more of those weird things. And down there as well. Yeah, let's run away from that, shall we? Are they still following me? Yes, they are. No, they're still after me, so let's just run away. Oh well, I think I'm safe now, but that's looks like that's off limits. That's too bad. I really wanted to go down there because, as I just said, that path may lead to a big village or some other place where I can get some good stuff. But those weird creatures are blocking my way. But maybe if I follow this coast here, I can turn around and hopefully there's a path on the other side, so I can access it from there. I don't have to deal with that. Well, that's just one of the surprises you can expect in this game. And these ponds, by the way, are not very safe places either. Although I don't see any frogs right now, because that's where frogs spawn from, and you would think that frogs are friendly creatures, but they're not really in this game. So that's also a place to be quite wary of. Anyway, let's build the camp for the night. And then chop down some more trees for pine cones. And I can just eat these stale berries to free up a little bit of inventory. But yeah, if I can't find a way around to the other side, then I think I will have to invest in some armor and maybe some better weapons as well. Although I do have a spear, which I found last episode with that box thing. But in order to get better armor, I will need to set up a camp, and I will need to build a machine, which is called the science machine. I briefly talked about this in the last episode as well. I didn't say it was the science machine, but that's what it is. Yeah, that's filled up my health a bit better now. And I'm not really hungry either, but I will survive, I'm sure. It doesn't really look like I can get around, but maybe down there. Otherwise, maybe there's a path to the north. I'm not sure if I will try and find that if I can't find anything down here. Yeah, I need a place for a camp because I won't survive for too much longer. Oh look, there's fireflies. Oh, they're gone. Oh well. But that's one of the dangers of this game if you're in one of the first few days. If you run into something like that, then you really have to run away. Actually, I could build a grass suit, which should give me a little bit of protection. But to build something better, I would need that science machine. And I need gold for that. Otherwise I have all the ingredients, but I need gold for the science machine and for other things as well. Actually, you can catch fireflies, but you need a bug net for that, and for a bug net you need silk. Oh look, there are the first eyes appearing in the darkness, and that means that my sanity is getting lower. One of the easiest ways to get my sanity back up is to pick flowers and make like a garland. Well, I can also make other hats, but I will need that science machine or even other machines to do so. Right now I could only make a garland. For that I would need, I think 12 flowers it was. But it's not really that important yet. Those eyes in the darkness are the first sign of lower sanity. Later on, if my sanity will drop even more, then I will start seeing more hallucinations. It will look like shadow creatures walking around. At first they're not dangerous, but as my sanity drops even further, those hallucinations will become real, and then eventually they will attack me, and well, that's a dangerous situation. So for now I will try to keep my sanity relatively high, although there are reasons to become insane for a little while. Ah look, a suspicious dirt pile. If you look closely you may see that it looks like it's pointing in this direction here. And if I follow that, then I will find another suspicious dirt pile. And I'm not following that any further, although I did just find a big house. But that dirt pile will eventually let me find a weird creature which I can kill, but but I'm not quite ready for that yet, so I will leave that for now. Well, looks like there's no way down here to that place where those flying killer bees attacked me. Oh, I'm in a graveyard. That's actually pretty good. Can get some good loot from a graveyard, like gold nuggets. Ah, that's just what I wanted. I'm pretty sure that now I can build the science machine. So I should have to start looking for a place to set up my camp. So I think if I set up my camp close to here, then I can easily go back to this graveyard and dig up the graves. Oh, here's another thing, looks like. Yeah, crank thing. I said last time... I can't carry this axe, but it's better than that one, so I'll keep it. I said last time that I thought those things were used for another game mode. I don't think that's entirely true. Though there is another game mode, I think it's called Adventure Mode, as opposed to Sandbox Mode, which this is. But it's not activated by the things and device I have to find in-game. As far as I understand now, those things, like the crank thing and the box thing, are used on a device which will teleport me out of this world into a new world. So I guess if I finally deplete all the natural resources here, if I've mined all the rocks and all that, then I could go find that teleportation thing and start again in a new world. But that's really not something for now, and that will be far, far in the future, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I will set up a camp close to here. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed my character Wilson, but you see now that he has a beard, and he did not have that a day ago yet. Growing a beard is the one unique ability of this character Wilson. Later on, if I unlock other characters and I would start a new world with them, then I won't have that beard anymore. And that is, as I just said, one of the reasons why you would want to become insane. Because you can't get beard hair, and that is another important crafting ingredient. Right, well, let's get this science machine going here. And immediately you see lots of new stuff appear here. You can build a backpack. And a shovel. That's useful to have to dig up the graves. And the chest. For chest I need some boards. What can I drop? So what did I need for the chest? 3 boards, I think. Yeah. So let's place that here. And now I can put some stuff in there that I don't need to have on my hotbar all the time. So I can pick up this stuff again. Really need to get rid of these carrots because they are starting to rot. Although my hunger is now full. What else can I build? a farm. So I need more poop and I need some more logs, and then I can build a basic farm. So we'll have to go and find those beefaloes again pretty soon, and then I can build my first farm. So that's where the beefaloes were, pretty close. I had some traps set up pretty close for some rabbits. And then I have the graveyards close to the south. So this is, I think, a relatively good location for now anyway. So I built this chest, and to build this chest I needed to make some boards first. And that's what I needed the science machine for. And the next tier would be an alchemy engine. So I need more gold again. But an alchemy engine would allow me to build even more advanced stuff. So that's certainly worth investing in. So let's have a look what else I can build now with this science machine. Ah yeah, the crockpot. The charcoal and cut stone. I can cut stone. How much did I need for the crockpots? Okay, so I need a bit more stone. And let's store that for now. And I also needed charcoal. Well, how do we get charcoal? First, I craft a torch. Then I equip the torch. And then I light a tree on fire. And I just wait until that's finished burning. There we go, and now I can chop this down, and I've got charcoal. So I need a bit more charcoal though for the crockpot. So let's burn another tree down. Actually, I'm not really sure if I need to burn down bigger trees. Oh, I was going to chop down that dead tree, but then it just grew into a bigger tree. So never mind. Oh, I need 6 charcoal. Ah. Well, then I guess I'll just burn some more trees. That'll be alright. That fire will spread to the other nearby trees. Oh, I am taking damage. Yeah, not a good idea to stand in the fire. So let's harvest all this charcoal now. Well, that's more than enough for now. So charcoal is not that difficult to gather. You just have to be a little bit careful because it's easy to accidentally burn down an entire forest. So I don't want that to happen because I don't need that much charcoal, but I do need the pine cones and the wood logs. And there we go, crockpot. Let's place it here. Now what I can do with the crockpot, I can fill it with different food items. And then I just let that cook for a couple of seconds. And the good thing about food from a crockpot is that it generally gives you more hunger back, gives you more health, and it also gives you a little bit of sanity back. So I'm doing pretty good right now, but having a crockpot is a good way to keep your sanity and your hunger and everything high enough. to survive. Now let's have a look at these traps I set out a long time ago. Well, not that long. It's just the beginning of this episode. But there are some rabbits here. So I'll set this trap back and this one here. And I can carry one more rabbit, so let's check this trap as well. So now I have a bit more of a permanent camp setup. I will have to go back to the beefaloes in one of the next days. Gather some more of their poop, some more manure. And of course I still want to explore some more. I haven't really been much to the north, so I want to have a look there as well. Anyway, let's go back to the camp, store these rabbits. By the way, if you notice the rabbits I have in my inventory right now. I need boards, give me the boards. The rabbits are still alive. And that's a good thing. Because live rabbits don't spoil, they will just stay alive and well wherever I store them. So I want to build them in another chest and put the rabbits in here. And they will remain fresh for as long as I keep them in there. If I would kill one of the rabbits, then I will end up having a morsel, which I can cook and then eat, or I can store it, but then it will spoil. And it will slowly turn into rot. So I don't want to do that. I want to keep these rabbits alive until I need them. See, this is another advantage of the fire pit. I don't have to rebuild it. I just add fuel to it and I have fire again. So that's not using as much resources as if I would have to rebuild a fireplace every time. Well, I can't really build any other useful things right now. Though I can dig up this stump for an extra log. Well, I think I've done pretty well these last 3 days. I found some interesting things. Some very good and some very scary. But in the end, I found a place to build my permanent camp. And I'm just building that up right now. But I will be expanding it in the coming episodes, I'm sure. So I will probably build a farm. And that means I will be finding those beefaloes again and taking their poop in my hands. I will also have a look next time at those graves, see if I can dig some of them up and what treasures are buried there. Maybe a ghost actually. If you dig up a grave, then there is a small chance that you will awaken a ghost. So that can be scary as well. Although I'm sure they won't be that much of a threat. And of course I still want to explore more. I haven't really found a proper pig village yet. So maybe I'll have a look if I can find something useful to the north. So that's some stuff we can do next time. Anyway, that's it for this episode. We're at the end of day 6. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, do like, subscribe and share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time.